Hey everybody, I'm Kerry. Welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to make a very holiday specific treat. And I remember the first time that someone made this for me, I ate the entire thing by myself. That might not seem horrible and you're probably thinking, oh, don't be hard on yourself. But no, it was gluttony at its finest. And I would probably do the same thing again today. This is a delicious, quick, fun, very holiday focused treat that you can make for a friend. It's perfect if you're going for a visit somewhere or want to just drop off a really nice holiday fun treat for someone. So we're going to start off. You have to prepare for this because everything goes very quickly in this recipe. There's no sitting around. So the first thing you need to do is get yourself a little round pie tin or a little cake tin. Should be round. And put a little butter in it and then use a paper towel or a piece of wax paper to move all your butter around so that that is well greased. Don't scrimp because you don't want your fudge sticking to the pan. Now you can also make these in muffin cups, but this is, if you want the full effect of a wreath, you're going to want to do it the way we're doing it here today. So first what we do is we take a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips. I like semi-sweet. Feel free to use whatever kind of chocolate chips you particularly like, but I find that these taste the best. That's so much chocolate. And then you can use about half of the amount of either butterscotch chips or peanut butter chips. We're using peanut butter today. Pour those in. And then a can of condensed milk. So sometimes you get mixed up and buy evaporated milk instead of sweetened condensed milk. There's a huge difference. So please purchase the condensed milk. It's gooey and amazing and terrible for you, and it's what pulls this particular recipe all together. So we're going to empty this can of sweetened condensed milk. And don't buy the half of the fat kind. No, if you're gonna make this, you may as well just go all out. And then we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Throw that in there. We're going to combine this on the stove and we're going to wait for it to melt. Never walk away from chocolate melting on the stove. It happens very quickly. So just make sure that you keep an eye on things, and we'll go over there and melt it up now. That looks about done. We don't want to burn it. Okay, so we'll have to move quickly here. We have to cover our milk container with some plastic, like so. So it's all done with saran wrap. And then we're going to put that in the middle of our cake tin. Now I've chosen to add some walnuts, some cranberries, and some currants into my fudge. Now again, I have to work quickly. I have about a minute to do all that before it starts hardening. So I mix that up, and now here comes the tough part. So if you have a helper, great. If not, then you just make do. And you just kind of squish it all along here. So we're just gonna smooth this out a bit. Let's see here, and I know you're sitting on the edge of your seat trying to figure out what I opted for instead of the maraschino cherries. Okay, and what I did was I bought these delicious red, white, and green M&Ms. And they're mint flavor. Now you can be way fancier than what I'm doing. I'm just not fancy by nature. You could make nice little bits of holly with your red and green cherry pieces, but instead I'm just going to put some of these M&Ms on here because I know that that's what I would like. So we just throw those on there. It looks very festive. And what we're going to do now is we just have to wait for this to harden for a few minutes. I'm going to pop it in the fridge. Then we're going to remove the middle, and I'm going to show you how you can present it as a wreath. Our fudge ring is almost ready. So basically you let this cool in the fridge or outside, because it's very cold outside now, until it is set. Now it's not quite set yet for us today, but I know you'll be able to get the general idea. The first thing you're going to do is carefully wiggle out your can that was in the middle. Perfect. And then you'll see there's a nice hole right in the middle, just like a wreath. Thank you so much for joining me today in my kitchen.